Yes, people, it is your boy Jo-ells from Jo-ells Barbershop, and I'm on a mission to seek every sick barbershop in the country, so let's go for it. Welcome back to another episode of Barbershop Tours. Today we're on the way to Sheffield to go see the Mardy Barber, who has 2 shops, so I'll see you when we get there.
What's happening, bro? Sorry we're running late, man. You good? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, guys. Jay, wherever you are.
Came down here about 18 months ago, so I've been wanting to come down here since we opened the other shop, really.
So you opened the other one first? And then
the other one was first, and this was the second.
So.
But like the rent down here is a pricey, so we're paying for like a smaller space, but the location is like what kind of sets it off. Yeah. So, so yeah, we just did what we could with the space. We've got 4 chairs up there, a nice little kind of group, similar to this. I wanted to keep it the same almost. Yeah. So yeah, this is it.
Sick,
so there's 3 of us that work in this shop. I do some of the training down here as well because it's a bit more of an open space. And yeah, we just did what we could with the space, man.
Sick. And then see, I like these are mechanics trolleys, isn't it?
Yes. So we didn't want to put anything on the walls. I've had problems with walls before. So we thought, let's just keep it off the wall. Even these like hairdryer handles, they come off all the time. Just because we'll, you're constantly getting hammered. So we're like, let's just get something sturdy that we can just whip in and out. You can pull it out, clean it behind it, and it's done. Same with the mirrors. Because like I said, up at the other shop, everything's kind of drilled to the wall and it's like set in stone. But when we opened this, we wanted it to be a bit more maneuverable. Yeah. Just in case we wanted to switch stuff around.
Yeah. And then, what chairs you got? You got
Dainties. Belmonts. Yeah. Best chairs.
Yeah, sick.
So these were up from the other shop, just to get this shop running. We've got a cool little logo on the back as well.
Yeah, that's sick.
Because I don't know if you'd seen these chairs, but the thing always used to come off.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'd had enough of that, so I got some metal things made, put them on. But yeah, they've done as well. They're getting a little bit of wear and tear now.
But I think
they are expensive, man.
I've got 2, all black, with the matte black base.
That's what we got.
Is that what we got at the other shop? And even now, like I'm noticing one of them's got a wearing around the edge.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Start rust bad. Yeah.
And I've got to get another 4.
Really? Oh. Well, I just financed them.
Is it?
Yeah.
They only get rust though, don't they? When it's like when they've been scratched, like the paint comes off.
Actually scratches it. Yeah. I financed them, and then a few months later, they started doing 0% interest finance on them.
No way.
So I was fuming.
Yeah, I bet.
Because I was already locked into like a 3 year, well, two.
I'll tell you about that one.
Yeah, you told me. You were
they were doing that like £1 something a day or something.
Yeah, you could pay £1 a day for the chair.
That's mental.
So if you are looking for 4, go on the actual website.
Yeah.
Because I did it through like Sally's or whatever you want to call it. Dennis Williams, I think we did it through. Because I did it with these. You don't really see it coming out, but you'd see £8 coming out at once, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? But 100%. No, best chairs, they've done as well. It was when I first got these, it was like a moment for me because I always wanted Belmonts. Yeah. Because I've got a Belmont chair at home. Yeah. My stepdad got me as a birthday gift. I was like, I really want Belmonts in my. I think it sets it off. It just sets you. It's not like a. I don't know, I'm not dissing anyone that doesn't have them, but like Belmonts are like the creme de la creme of chairs, aren't they?
I'd say these are the best ones.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
Not too big either.
No, you can move them, like there's the big Apollo ones and stuff like that, they're pretty gangster.
No, they're too much.
They're a bit much, aren't they?
Heavy chairs, man.
Then when you go to barbershops and it's like, the massive chairs look a bit tacky, I think.
They do, 100%.
They just look like...
Because you can't work around them.
Yeah.
Yeah, manoeuvrable, easy, dainty, it's in the name.
Yeah.
I like them,
And what about your mirrors? Where are your mirrors from?
They're I think they were just an IKEA jobby.
Yeah, mate, they do the job though.
But they do the job. The floor length as well. As a whole different element, to like the barbershop. Well, like I said, I compare this shop and that shop quite a lot because it's like half mirrors up there. But then when you come in and take photos of this shop, you just get like full reflections of everything. It looks really cool. And
it does feel really open in it. Like
nice.
really open.
Like when we first got it, we were like, it's a massive space, like this would be sick. But as soon as you put
a few bits in, it soon gets taken.
It does, but there's a nice amount of room. And yeah, you can keep your eye on everyone as well. That's what I like about it.
Which definitely.
No one's hiding in here. I looked at this location in lockdown, and then lockdown happened. Well, just before lockdown, sorry. And then lockdown came, so I was like, I'm glad I didn't take it. And then just kept my eye on it. And then a friend of a friend said it was coming up. And so we took the opportunity.
You lined it up.
Nice. So it's been in the works, this shop, and so Jay was my apprentice. You'd come down here, do your training. So it was nice to mix it up for the guys as well if they want to come down here a little bit, because just being in one spot I've certainly enjoyed because I split my time.
Oh, nice. So you get the best of both.
So it's nice to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, nice. I keep looking at the lights above as well.
Yeah. So
these called Hex.
These are the Hex ones. Everyone's like, they cost like 400 quid. So they're cheap and easy, but they do the job. And they're not like super like stylish or anything like that, but the haircuts just look phenomenal.
You see, I think I've seen like these normally in the set with car detailers as well. They normally use them, don't they, in garages?
Yeah, when they're doing their polishing and ceramic coating and all that, you can see the glisten of the paint. So yeah, again, one of the best purchases we've had.
And then a massive difference up there.
Yeah, and then I've put them, since opening this shop.
You put them up there as well?
Put them up there, because I was like, working down here, I could just see everything. And it was great.
Sick,
when you compare the before and after of up there as well, like,
it was
from before they were put in, it's like, because it was fine, because we didn't know what they were like, did you up there, until they were putting up here. So you didn't realise how bad the lighting were there until like they got putting up here.
Yeah, one of my barbers in here, we went up there just to like say hello to the lads or whatever. And he came in and went, gee, it's dark in here, George, like compared to down here. And I was kind of like, right, I need to change it. But they're a bit of a faff to put up, so I paid someone to sort that out. I'm not the most I can do a good blow dry, but I'm not very good with like putting stuff together. But no, they're wicked lights. I like them.
And what products do you got your
So we've got Mardy Barber products.
Let's have a quick look. And you lot sell these?
Yeah. So we just got like a nice paste that we use. We've actually just updated it all. We just keep it simple. We've got a paste, a cream, texture spray, and then just a boost powder.
Sick.
Boost powder, I'm not a massive fan of this, but people love it.
Would this have a kind of a similar thing to what like a salt spray would be?
Yeah. If someone says, is that like a salt spray, I'll just go, it's the exact same.
I never used to use powder, but I started using it more now. Sometimes when you dry it off and like you might like the top might look a bit like flat, and you put a bit of that in. I just think it makes a massive difference. It is good.
It's just a pain to wash out.
Is it?
Yeah. But yeah, we just keep it really simple. I've like done a few days in different shops where they've got like 30 different products, and it's a good selling point. But I think
keeping it clean is the best way.
Yeah, we're just like haircut and beard and a couple of products, and we just do what we're best at.
100%.
I do want to start pushing the products a little bit more though, but you just don't want to. We do quite a lot of students as well, and like we're kind of at the higher end of price. And then the products are 12 quid, so trying to push products on students as well sometimes.
I mean, this is the argument what a lot of people have, because they'll argue like, oh yeah, well, I want to buy this, and I can go to Tesco and buy something for 3 quid. But it's like, well, what's that doing to your hair?
Well, then I will take them through it.
This is it.
And there's always a buy or return as well. I always say if it's not working out, but no one's ever returned it, and then they normally are like, actually, it was nice.
It's like anything, if people are willing to invest a little bit more in what they're using in their hair, then they're going to have a better result. But people don't see it.
And I always say it's what I use in my hair as well, and that always sells it. Because if I was using something different,
then
and I was like trying to sell this, they'd be like, oh, do you know what I mean? And it smells good. It smells good, that always helps.
What was I saying as well about? So there was one person who was messaging us asking to come on like the podcast and all that kind of stuff, and then he even turned up at the shop to stay safe. just pops in, yes bro, like, I own the shop down there. I was like, yes bro, you're right. And I thought that was real cool of him to kind of come in and stay safe. And then 2 weeks ago, he was messaging one of my staff members saying like, oh, you should come over and work for me, blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking, you just come in and said safe and trying to get in, like, trying to jump on the show with us and do this. And then he was like, come over for a day, I want to show you some stuff, and made out it to be something that worked. So one of my staff actually went over there, was like, oh yeah, what's good? I was like, yeah, like, blah, blah. And then spent the day there.
What, cutting hair?
Yeah.
Really?
And then came back and then told me straight away, he was like, bro, like I've completely messed up. Like I told you about the messages what he sent me. I've gone over to see him, like have a chat and stuff, and I've ended up being there for the day, and like I've done a few haircuts and stuff. Like, mate,
feels like he's cheated on you.
I just want to make it clear, I'm not leaving. I'm not. I'm just clearing it up, like. And I was like, it's cool, but
watch out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So now it's like, now he's just crossed the line where, well, he's never going to be able to do anything with me now.
No.
Because that ain't cool. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What that
barber, one who owns the other shop. My guy works for me, like, cool, he's come to me and he's explained the situation.
Yeah, like, he's put his hands up and said, I didn't think it was like
I've messed up.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, that's not cool.
For a question anyway.
It never happens in Sheffield.
No, that don't happen in Sheffield.
Is it not?
No, I don't think so.
Like,
maybe in like down on the...
I know like Shiggy messaged Harry and that, but that's because he knows Harry, doesn't he? Hasn't no one ever messaged Harry, Adam?
I don't know. Has anyone messaged you?
No.
How long have you been cutting hair for?
I started hairdressing at 18. I'm 29 now. So yeah, 10 years. Well, like barbering like 20, started at 20. So
you started off with?
Hairdressing.
And do you still do that now?
No, just barbering.
Just barbering?
No, yeah, I was an apprentice in a salon and I just walked out. Couldn't do it.
Is it?
Yeah, it was tough.
Because that's where I started in the salon.
Yeah, it was so different back then.
Yeah. I'm really lucky because I made it clear from the get-go I don't want to do hairdressing.
Really?
I did a couple, just to kind of work out, long hair and all that.
I think it's good if you do that.
It is good.
Yeah, I've learnt a lot. Like I took what I knew from hairdressing into men's.
Yeah.
Like it was... I just learnt to fade off Alan Beak, his little YouTube videos that he used to do, like on his little GoPro at the very first shop. But I started like sectioning hair just from learning how to do ladies' hair, I think. Because learning barbering back then was just grab and smash, really.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, I'm very thankful that I did hairdressing first.
Yeah. How long have you been cutting hair for?
2 years, 2.5. Yeah,
and you started off as an apprentice?
That's right.
Yeah.
So, March 2022. And then
it was just after your birthday, wasn't it?
May 23rd.
Yeah, just before my birthday.
And how old was you when you started?
19.
Best age.
It is, isn't it?
Because once you've like had a little bit of experience doing something else, if they come fresh like 17, 16, they haven't like worked anywhere else.
You've got the people skills.
Yeah, or like they don't realise how easy it is.
Yeah.
Like you just have to wash a bit of hair, have a bit of crack, have some good crack, and then doing it like, do you know what I mean? Just have a fucking laugh at work. Like it's not that tricky really. And then I'll teach you how to cut hair, and you can be stood next to us in a year's time. It's as simple as that.
How long is this shop been open for?
February 23, so just over a year and a half.
And then what about the other shop? How long?
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah, I've had that 8 years.
Ages.
Nice.
Yeah. Since what, 21?
I've been there from, I started it when I was 21, yeah, 21.
Crazy. That is mad.
How does it work here with staff as well? Because obviously you as an apprentice, is everyone employed or self-employed? How does it normally work?
All self-employed.
All self-employed. Does everyone pay like a fixed rate to be here, or is everyone on a percentage? Or
I give them the choice.
Oh, sound.
Yeah. So everyone starts off on commission, and then once they get to a stage where they're like earning good money, I then offer them chair rent, which is a bit more secure for me as a business owner, because it's just, I know what's coming in each week. But then they know that they are secure as well because they've got a clientele. Yeah. If I was to offer Jay that in his first week of cutting hair, it wouldn't work. But
because you're not full, so
I probably still wouldn't even offer it him now, even a year, 2 years in. It's like when you've done your time at the shop. It's like a kind of loyalty thing, like you've just had an increase in his wage, the commission goes up each year, the longer you stay, kind of thing.
I think that's a big thing with people who first get into barbering as well. They kind of want to run before they can walk, and they want to straight away be like, no, I'll just pay chair rent. And
I don't want to do that.
Build
it's stressful having bills.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that's just a bill at the end of the day that you know that you've got to pay.
Yeah, regardless of whether you have anyone in your chair or not.
but then they get holiday with that as well.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, chilling.
So they get a month of no pay on that one, and then commission, you get your 28 days holiday.
Yeah, sick. Another thing that I wanted to talk about as well was barber mental health. That's another thing that I want to kind of push on the channel.
Yeah, nice.
Do you think like barbers suffer with their mental health as well with everything what's going on with it as well? Because obviously barbers, I always say this, barbers are always at their best when they've got clients in the chair, aren't they? Yeah. You're always like yes, mate, you're right. It's that customer service thing, but then do you feel like that can ever affect anyone, or what's your opinion on it?
I feel like the whole mental health thing is a big thing. It's a bit touchy.
It is.
Because you've got these people out there acting like they're like mental health therapists when they're not trained in anything. No. They are just an ear. And then we don't really see a lot of it. Like, I'll always look after my boys, but like I'm also a human at
the same time.
At the same time, I've got my own shit going on. So people don't really open up to us that much, and I don't think people open up that much in barbershops as much as people say. I'm not convinced on that. Yeah. The whole thing. I think in hairdressers, or maybe if it was more like one-to-one, but when you've got 4 things, if someone's feeling down, they're not going to be like, oh, I'm feeling really down, bro. Yeah. I think you'd have to notice it and then maybe message them later. Like, I've done that before, but I'd never like try and egg someone.
Yeah, if someone doesn't want to speak about something, you won't push them to speak about it. That's fair. I think
it's a grey area.
It is.
Like, I know a few hairdressers that like work on their own, and they're like, oh, I feel drained from what I've heard because people tell me all this stuff. I'm like, I'm not getting paid for this. Do you know what I mean? I'm here to like sort your hair out and like be your friend. And
I had one guy like open up a bit, like quite a lot. Like, and it was like the first time I was cutting his hair. Yeah. It was like, and when he was talking to me about it, like maybe I should have like been like handled the situation a bit better. But I felt like George said a minute ago, like you're not trained in anything, like to give information or to give advice. And like I'm only I might have been 20. I was 20 at the time, so it's like, and he was a bit older than me. So it's like I didn't really know what to say, and I felt a bit like trapped there because I was like, I have to say something. I can't just.
That's what I mean. He was being quite intense.
Yeah.
And
I didn't want to be ignorant.
That's quite rare, though. I think.
Yeah, it is.
What I'm trying to say is like I'll always try and make light. Like I'll always give someone some advice, but I feel like if someone's really down and out, it'd be strange for them to open up in this situation because it's not like a boisterous barbershop. There's people around and like, I don't know. I'm big on like looking after my boys and stuff, and I don't want that to sound like I don't care about my clients. I do, but I think there's a time and a place, and I don't know about talking open. Like we talk about like stuff in the barbershop, but we make light of it. I think we try and shine a light on it in that way, rather than being like super.
No, I hear that completely. Why do you think as well other barbers fail at what they do? Like, have you ever seen it where someone's not a barber and they've tried to come in straight away, it's all gone, let's say tits up or anything like that, or let's say someone who's come in where you've maybe tried to train them or anything like that?
I've had a few.
You don't have to name drop as well.
No name dropping.
No.
Stop name dropping.
No name dropping. You don't want to get anyone.
I was about to.
I could see you about to say the name, but I was like, don't name drop.
This is like in the barber. This is what I'm saying. Like in the barber, you've got to keep things onto a level. So name drop, like first name basis.
Yeah, sometimes I'll slip up with full name. Like second name and that.
I've had a couple of apprentices come and go, just because they haven't got on with it. But barbers have normally stayed. Yeah. All the barbers that have left have just gone on to do their own thing for me. There's no bad blood. Yeah.
Apprentices is hard now. Yeah. It's so hard.
It's tricky. And that wage has gone up as well, which I'm all for wage rises, but we need some help as well.
We need some help.
And I feel like the job you do as an apprentice barber is so minimal. Like I remember when I was the apprentice, like I was literally, there was some times where I was doing nothing. Yeah. Like I was like in the back, and like sometimes I felt a bit guilty that I was like there, like picking up a wage from like doing nothing. Like when you're on about like the PlayStation, like sometimes I'm just on that for ages. And it's like, like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing here? And like now, like the wage has gone up. Like when you've got like bricklayers, they're actually doing like a lot.
Yeah,
like
getting the money.
they're actually like earning the money. Is in like barbering, hairdressing, like you're not really doing anything.
No,
like you're doing like the odd shampoo, but then that hair appointment, like appointment's 45-minute long. So if everyone's like, you do them all in like one go, and then 45 minutes later you do it again, it's like, it's not too much really. It's so easy. Like,
so yeah, in regards to that, like if you can keep at that, because it's a bit of a long job. But like Jay, I've had 5 apprentices now that have just come through and not failed. But then I've had 2 or 3 that didn't quite get on with it.
And they were on the younger side as well, which is younger, like also.
It's mainly the like I've had a lad join here who's like 33, and he's just gone from car sales into barbering, and he's just stuck at it.
He's doing well.
Yeah, he's doing well now. He had a quiet. Yeah, he's.
Yeah, if he was car sales, he'd
Johnny's the nicest guy ever.
Yeah.
Like, and he's gone from being a car salesman to this. And there's been times where I felt like, shit, is he gonna give it up because he's not busy and like going from earning a wage to not earning a wage, but he's stuck through it. And now I've said to him like, when September comes, like, you're gonna start earning some proper money.
Yeah, sick.
Because that's when like all the students will be back and everything will be in full flow. So, and I've had one lad go back to uni, but that was it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't really see many like people dipping in and out.
That's chill.
Yeah, it's good. It's been good. We've had a good set of boys in the past couple of years.
But all apprentices are still cutting hair, aren't they? Like?
Yeah, everyone's smashing it, to be fair, man.
How many apprentices have you got active right now?
None at the moment.
So everyone's just straight on?
Yeah. We had a little bit of a tricky situation with the last one, so I'm just having a breather from that.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's been, for me, it's probably been about 2 or 3 years since I've had an apprentice.
Really? Did you train them up?
Yeah, I mean, there's probably still now in the shop, maybe 2 or 3 that I've had since, you know, they've probably just started. But
same here.
Yeah, it's kind of been barbers what I've been elsewhere, what I'm kind of looking for a better setup or some, you know, more from the job what I've kind of come over.
Nice. And
it's just been a lot better that way, because I mean I often found as well, like with apprentices, saying about the young ones and stuff, you cannot feed people who ain't hungry, can you? No, I always say it, you cannot feed people who ain't hungry. So you know, they come in, getting paid sound, but then when I was an apprentice, I was in the front of the shop. When I could get to a stage where I could actually cut hair, I was on the front of the shop, stop people walking by, like, doing a free haircut. Yeah.
That's what I said. Get out there.
Get out, stand on the front, doing a free haircut, and they're like, oh, well, I was like, well, look, I'm just trying to build a clientele free right now, so I can get you in if you fancy it. If not, do you want to come back in a bit or whatever? It's like completely free. There's no catches, like. And when you do that, you don't realise they'll walk away. Tell someone, I've had a free haircut, some bloke stopped me out, it was alright as well. And then they're telling another 3 people, like turning up, like, oh yeah, jump in through. Then it's just dominoing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did struggle with like...
Your confidence, that's why like, I wanted you to
do it's normal.
Yeah. I feel like though, when I compare myself to like, when I first started, I'm like, even like people comment on me, like my mum and like my mates' mums and stuff like that, about how much I've like changed.
You wouldn't have done this 2 years ago.
Over the years. No, I wouldn't. Like, I don't mind this. But like, yeah, like I do like the stuff I do now, like today, I'd say to myself, would I have done that like 2.5 years ago? I'm like, definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
It's a great thing to get into. I just think we need a little bit more, like we're about to have a price raise, and like, I don't know, I think we should be recognised a little bit more these
100%.
days. I think people are recognising a little bit more.
Yeah, there's a lot more going on in the whole industry, isn't there? You know, with what's going on and stuff. It is coming, but it's not coming quick enough.
It's not coming, no.
So shall we head over to the old shop? Let's do it.
So yeah, this is the hub. This is the original shop. So yeah, it's nice. It's a little bit more classic, I think. We had to work with the coves.
Yeah.
We couldn't take this out. There's like a chimney rest behind there or something. I'd love it to just be like a rectangle like the other shop. But then it kind of gives a little bit of secludity. It's a little bit more, because your client's kind of like nestled in a little bit more in these coves. It's not quite as
It's tight, but you've made good use of it though, like you say, you put the stages in them.
Yeah, like I said, you can see the brackets as well. This is what I was talking about earlier with the stuff coming off the walls.
Yeah.
We've had a few incidents of stuff falling down, so everything is just like locked in now.
Yeah,
and then nice little reception area, and then the waiting area. So there's a bit more space in this one.
Yeah.
It's a bit more.
It's nice, man.
Yeah, and then we've got a back room for the boys and stuff, and then we've got a car park out the back as well, which is nice, because all the lads drive. We do have permits for the one down there, but trying to find a space every morning can be a task. So there's like perks and pros and cons. That's what I'm looking for in either shop. People always say like,
is that one of them where you push it into?
Oh yeah. Did you not clock the other one?
No, I didn't see the other one.
It's a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have one of these?
No.
Oh,
need one. If I had 6, but I'd have like 2 of them if I had 6 barbers.
Do you have to empty them a lot?
No, once a day.
Yeah.
It's just on the list of jobs to do at the end of the day. Just pops open.
If you've got like 4 barbers working, then at the end of the day it'll be full. But if it's like 2, you could probably like leave it, but it's still got a lot in it.
Yeah. Oh mate, they're a must. I think we've had them for years.
Yeah, I need to.
Even when the apprentice was here, it's like made.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do anything because all they do is just sweep it in there.
Yeah, I need to look at that situation because I've seen a few videos, but I didn't know whether they were just a gimmick or not.
No, no. They are like a must, definitely.
Yes.
I think the Sybil, the one down there's a little bit bigger, I think.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So
yeah, again, same lighting. These are the all black chairs.
Oh yeah, these are the ones that I've got.
Yeah, so they're the dainty, but these ones feel a bit sturdier than the old ones. So those ones used to be up here, and then as a treat, because I didn't want the boys to feel like I was just going down there and leaving them here. So it's like, right, I'll buy some nice new chairs for up here as well, keep it sweet. Same gowns and everything, different colour. And just,
That's it.
So yeah, this is it. Like the 2 barbers that work here can get a little bit back to back. Harry is like 6'4", so he goes in the corner. He's been there for a while, but that's probably in the corner. Yeah, well, it's like the best chair, isn't it? Like Jay's been working in there when he's not there. This used to be my chair, like originally, because I used to like being next to reception. Yeah. And keeping my eye on like the waiting area and stuff. So these lights used to be above each section, so they were slightly warmer. It was a nice light, but it wasn't bright enough. Like when you'd always have to have your client like facing the mirror for the fades. Like if you were trying to fade like here, for instance, you just couldn't see. I mean, it's still pretty. Yeah, dark.
This one was the worst. This one, my chair.
This lighting. Yeah, this is like the rookie chair. This is the rite of passage. Yeah, from there to either one of these ones. I don't think Harry's ever going to leave that chair, so that one's taken. But yeah, that was like the captain's chair. I used to have my manager there, so when people walked in, he was like front of house kind of thing. Yeah. And then that's the rookie chair. So yeah, there's like a little bit of, we don't have like necessarily like a hierarchy, but there's certainly like levels of like coming through the barbershop. Yeah. Which was what I was going to talk about with like the apprentices and stuff. Like everyone just wants it now. Yeah. But I think in this industry, you have to learn the ropes. Yeah. You have to know how the barbershop works, because then I expect you to carry that on almost, even when you start cutting hair. Yeah. It's like chefs, bakers. They've all got to start somewhere. I was watching Action Bronson's thing the other day, and he's like in this bakery, and the guy's like, don't let them touch anything for 6 months. Yeah. Because they'll fuck it up. Yeah. They've got it's not the same, but like, I'm not going to let you just start cutting hair. Yeah. There's levels to it, and I think it's quite a traditional way of thinking. I know a few like Men's Bar, for instance, are like pushing like these courses that get you there and then. I think there is an element of that. But then you've got like classic people like Johnny Barber, who's like very traditional, like apprenticeship for like 2 years, I think it is, where you have to learn every stage, which I rate, and I'd like to say we have a healthy balance of that. Yeah, I definitely agree with that method.
Because I feel like if I did a course instead of an apprenticeship and I started working straight up, like I wouldn't know how to deal with people really. Yeah. Like if someone walks through the door, wants an appointment, I feel like I'm like comfortable with dealing with that situation. And that's probably because I was the apprentice here, and like people coming in, like sitting down there, like even like making coffee and stuff for them.
And just chatting.
You end up knowing them. Like, there's so many people, even coming here when I was the apprentice, that I'm mates with kind of thing. Like, I even cut like people's hair now, who, like the old barber used to do when I was the apprentice. It's like, I'm like, I kind of see them as my mates, like pretty much. I'm like, I'm quite close. I always
said, like the apprentice, like you feel like a lemon, but you're not. You're actually like the first port of call, because if we're all busy, you're in there, and like you've got to walk through. Like, we don't want someone to walk through the barbershop. Like, you've got to be there and get there, whip out your phone, make them feel comfortable. Like I said, every client that comes and sits here, it's the apprentice job, and it builds up that confidence, which is key to being a good barber.
Yeah,
because it's not just haircuts. You've got to be confident.
Yeah.
Well, within yourself,
yeah, of course.
To a certain extent. You know, there are a few introverts, a few extroverts, a mixture. But yeah, you've got to learn the ropes in my eyes.
No, I 100% agree with that. 100%.